Am I gonna have enough energy for this? Shit, hell if I know. Yes, we will. Just barely. Alright, that's a hell of a lot of corruption right off the bat, which is exactly what I'm looking for. This is Game's music? Nope. That's this song. Whatever it is, I can't actually read it from here. The reason why I'm listening to my own music is because the soundtrack for this game, oh shoot. I did that wrong. That's fine. Burn the Wither Shield, we're not going to need it. I mean, I'm going to pop both of these anyway, so I guess that's not much of a downside. Let's see. I'll just hit this one. Anyway, the developer had grabbed, I think it was public domain music or, like, cheap licensed music or something like that. Unfortunately, it's the kind of music that gets copyright claimed on YouTube, which is not great for me. And so I actually sent him a message after the fact being like, hey, can you get it, like, unclaimed on YouTube so I don't have to worry about it? Because I just cut out the music myself. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I just got this music from elsewhere. And so he immediately hired the person that did the soundtrack for this game. Hired him specifically to... let's see. Let's keep just hitting them for now. Brain. Okay. Hired him to do, like, a full soundtrack for this game. And so we're going to be listening to my own music for a while. And then we will switch. Why did I do that? I am a goober. I'm going to take some damage here. It's fine. I'm just playing mildly on reflex and my brain ain't working apparently. Funny enough, gotta go destroy evidence on my stream. Decided to play Rocksmith after Wholesome vs. Live. Yeah, do it. Okay, pop that. None of these guys are attacking me. And unfortunately, Wither Shield doesn't do much in my favor. I guess I might as well just hit them. The side skeletons just keep coming back every round. But yeah, I was honestly shocked at the... Ooh. Okay, so Skeleton King's getting a little spooky. Let's see. Pop this. Drop that one. The fact that I'm getting as much corruption as I am is hilarious. Okay. This is gonna hurt. We're gonna get mostly attack spells here, aren't we? Yep. It's okay. So we got Sidestep, gets us another. Keep the damage down, and then just absolutely wail on the king. So close. It's okay. Yeah, we heal up to full between regions, so this really isn't a big deal. I need to get this music. It's Pretzel Rocks, man. It's super good, and it's super free. New spell from Dust. Don't know if it's going to be great for me. 10 HP? Nah, let's go for a booster pack. Let's see if I can get some cool options here. Jewel of the Void is actually really cool. Probably works best with the Void Stone. Okay. Move that. Chuck. But we're not rigging anything, so that doesn't matter as much. Do I want to give myself double overcharge? Alternatively, I could do free block. Put it on the Cursed Shield? Yeah, why don't we do that? Oh, wrong one. Didn't I have... Wait, I'm confused. What have I done? Okay, we want to remove this one from here. I know what I'm doing. My brain is elsewhere. Okay, block on the Jewel of the Void. And we'll just get rid of one of the cursed shields. That way, it's free. Oh, and I'm down one more than I should be. There we go. Oh, that's the one that I shoot. Okay, now everything is prepped and proper. I'm still just kind of uninterested in a lot of these. Some of them could be really good, but oddly enough, just going full just generic and vanilla is not a terrible idea. Okay, so what are we looking at? Probably swing up, swing down. Swing up, then cut down. Then go over here, fight these guys. I want to get as many artifacts as I can. They always feel like they're the key to victory. Ooh, these guys are spooky. Let's see, 0 attacks. I got some attacks. I only got 5, but I've got attacks. Okay, Jewel of the Void gets me a cursed shield. But I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. Yeah, it's fine. If I had a little bit more energy, we'd be in a golden spot. But we don't. Also, these guys are very weak, so I should be able to just blam through them pretty quick. That's the amazing Minecraft mod pack called Blightfall. Based around Thaumcraft corruption mechanic. Huh. Interesting. I have no idea which direction I will go. Ooh. Let's see. Let's burn these 2 cursed shields. Sidestep. Wither that ham bone so he doesn't hit me too much. Pop this cursed shield. Discard that. Another cursed shield. I just want to overcharge a bunch. Okay, whenever a weakness card is drawn, at the end of your turn, if your threat is in 0, it gets stronger. Okay, and this guy doesn't have anything fancy about him. Well, for starters, burn that. Spirit Walk. Spirit Walk. Pop that one. And let's just delete that man. That'll cut the damage. That cuts the damage by a lot. Let's see. Lo-fi is not your jam if it doesn't contain singing. I am not a big fan of singing, to be honest. Let's just burn the cursed shield. Okay, start with Jewel of the Void. Sidestep. Probably should have actually burned one of those instead, but it's fine. Okay, do 21 damage. We should probably go for the kill on the game, because the goat ain't interesting. Unless the goat's the one that throws the weaknesses at me, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I don't like listening to any kind of music with singing, because I can't understand a damn thing about it. Let's burn the Wither Shield. I don't need it. Like, it's clearly that there's something mildly wrong with me, but even, like, Shell singing to me is just... Seen your Spotify through Discord. You definitely like instrumental stuff and showed me indirectly a few good bands. Hey! I love that. We should probably do some kind of wholesome verse music sharing thing at some point. Let's see. I'll just burn one of those. Pop this. Kill this guy. Or realistically, I guess what I should do is just lurk on people's Spotifys when they're listening and be like, what are they listening to? Because clearly, I mean, that's a thing you can do. As I've been on the receiving end. Burn that, hit him. Everything's going good. D&D character albums. That's a little weird. I mean, it'd be interesting. The main problem is it would be very difficult to, express? What's this one? Oh, deal 12 damage to a creature. If it kills the creature, heal 5 HP. That's interesting. I don't take a whole lot of damage, though. I think I'm going to skip that one. Okay. Let's start with Sidestep, which gets me garbage that I don't need. I don't need to worry about. Yeah, I'm just going to keep with what I've got. Corruption generation is not understated, but it's important. Okay, let's hold up. We want to do Cursed Shield. We actually don't want to really do the rest of these. Like, I'll do this one just to see if it gets me anything interesting. Answer is mostly no. So yeah, let's kind of burn these. I do 18 damage with this. Yeah, let's just hit one of the critters. I think he keeps summoning them, though. Ah! We actually don't want to kill his minions. So that works kind of well for me. So let's just pop that one. Burn the rest of these. Because the creatures aren't actually that dangerous. They just do damage based on whatever's in my hand. Nothing's ever in my hand because I'm not holding onto cards. But yeah, I can see playlists for characters. I guess part of it is, from my perspective, generally as a DM, I don't really have the luxury of having character... let's see, that's just discarded, which is not helpful. Yeah, so I just got to wail on him. We're not going to take any damage. He is making them stronger, but I'm pretty beefy, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't have the luxury of making a soundtrack for every character, because, shit, like, you don't know when the party is just going to insta-give some beloved NPC that you've lovingly crafted into, you know, an absolute masterpiece of backstory, plot, and game design. Ooh, okay. This gets spooky. That's why these guys are so rough. Luckily, I am the tank man. Cuckoo Kachu, he is now dead. You are now dead. Burn the other ones, we don't need to worry about it. Let's see, how much longer am I gonna stream? I don't know, a couple more runs, give or take. Depends a little bit. I'm very tired. I'm not feeling it yet, which is good. But I will feel it at some point. I should switch these two. Jewel of the Void being a rage generator actually would be insane. I love being able to take the Void Stones off. That makes this character very dynamic. Okay. Deep, bloated. It's the usual. How much longer are you going to stream in life? Huh. That's an interesting question. I have no idea if I really have a whole lot of immediate or any time plans to strictly retire. Because I like what I do. I think what I would do is slowly switch into... I'm not going to say a lazier role. And I'm already feeling that this year, and maybe a lot of it is just this year. Let's see. These aren't going to do a whole lot of damage. So I'm just going to burn those, get the extra energy, pop this, burn this one. Might as well just farm corruption for a moment. Probably pay attention to what these guys do. Oh, they're pretty weak. No biggie. I mean, okay, they're not that weak. That bloated is Spooktown. This is actually a really good time for Wither Shield. No, I'm thinking about it. Pop that one. First shield. Jewel of the Void. And I'm just gonna hit him. Oh, shoot, my spell token. It's fine. Okay. So what was I gonna say? Right. So this year especially, I've been... I'm not gonna say crisis of faithing it a little bit, but I've been trying to kind of decide what I want to do with myself. Okay. Oh, we can't do that. I can do that. Excuse me. Burn that. Ooh, okay. Not too much damage, and this will cut down on the amount coming in here. So I've been getting kind of bored of finishing games, to be honest, which sounds weird. And is weird. Okay, let's Jewel of the Void. Gets me a Bane, which is exactly what I don't want. Burn that. Sidestep? Yeah, we'll just sidestep. Hit this one. We gotta start hitting the dude in the front. Or front and center here. Let's see. Anyway, so I've been getting a little bit bored of finishing games. It's actually really hard to do so. Mainly just with the sheer volume of games that are coming out on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. That it is quickly becoming kind of a bit of not a point of futility, but it's like it takes a lot of effort to finish anything. Like, I really want to finish Ekenfell, and we just haven't had time. And so I've been trying to kind of come up with my own solution to really shuffle my life around in such a way that it makes everything easier. Let's see. If I pop both of those, we drop that, burn the Wither Shield because we're not going to need it, explode him, and start Endless Suffering. Okay, so if I explode the Drowned, it doesn't screw me over. And then it's just that bloated, who's not a problem. Let's see. So, I think very efficiently, and I've soft advertised this for sure. But I think I'm going to be moving away from, like, finishing a lot of games and just letting myself kind of have the chance to... Let's actually invest in a couple of these just because. So, we want to go down. I could go this way. There's a merchant. Hit this up. Because we don't care too much for Curse of Plenty. Yeah, let's just go this way. There's an interesting discard deck, potentially, that I don't think I will do anytime soon. But could. Let's upgrade one more of these, just for the sheer raw damage. Strike the Void? Sure. Not really something I'm rushing out for, but I'll use it anyway. Let's see. Do we want to... No, we don't want to Unleash Darkness. I really want to upgrade the Cursed Shields. Actually, let's put this one on the No. Let's not be dumb. I'll put it on one of the Elite Unleash Darknesses. This way, I'm kind of always incentivized to do a little bit of damage instead of stacking up. There's also a lot of games that just aren't compelling enough to finish if you have something to do. Yup. And a lot of games are just really long, so that makes it extra hard. To defeat this creature, its arms will be defeated also. I wonder if I can defeat its arms. I think I don't have a choice but to play these. But it's necessary because it's good. Okay, let's see. So yeah, moving away from finishing things, doing more one-offs so I can cover a more broad range of games. playing a lot more one-offs. You guys have probably noticed that I've started to do this, especially with multiplayer stuff, that it's a lot easier for me to... let's just burn these. This one's a toss-up. I'm gonna purge it anyway. We're gonna sidestep, avoid some damage, burn that one, and he's not really attacking me, so I guess I'll just purge that. I could have kept the attack around. I didn't know if I'd need the extra block. Let's see, but yeah, broader range of things. You know, just playing a bunch of different games, seeing like, hey, is this game good? Yes, no? And just kind of rinsing, repeating. Because I think that's actually going to be good for me. How much do we have incoming? 15? I'm going to burn the Spirit Shield. I don't think we need it. I'm going to see if I can kill his attack arm. It's probably going to come back, but I want to see if I can kill it all the same. Well, that's not necessarily what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Let's burn the Wither Shield. Aha! No damage incoming. Problem solved. Let's see. And then, yeah, so playing stuff like Gremlins Incorporated yesterday, or pretty much anything we've been doing with the Wholesomeverse Live. You know, that kind of setup feels pretty good to me. Let's just burn a shield. I actually don't know if Arkaos is going to hit me. It seems like I broke his arm and now he's just going to hang. Which is hilarious and works so well for me. Pop that. Burn these, because yeah, he ain't doing anything. Looks like he might be setting me on fire. It's okay. I can't count the number of RPGs and tactical type games I dropped because once I had the system figured out, the gameplay became boring enough to make me lose interest in the story. It's a serious problem, and it doesn't help that a lot of RPGs and tactical games tend to be the longest. And so, yeah, you're just sitting there playing a game for like 50 hours and you're like, I'm bored of this now. It's part of the reason why I'm still going with Ekenfell, because I could just say like, nope, no more battles for me, I only fight the bosses. It feels really good. How high can you get your corruption? Technically infinite amounts. I see why this guy's supposed to be dangerous. He's supposed to be dangerous because he sets you on fire as well. But I keep getting rid of the fire, so I didn't need to think about it. Aha! Anywho, so the other thing I've probably been rumbling about is, like, I'd really like to start working on some kind of... Ooh. Whenever you suffer stun, delayed block, burning, delayed block, daze. I'm feeling daze. So let's go daze. Okay, do I want to go for the cursed item? No. Let's just go for the upgrades. Inflict corruption damage, recur, draw, discard. Interesting. Curious about how that one will roll. And it's the Unholy King again. Okay. Pop Jewel of the Void, which pretty much doesn't help me at all. Oh, damn it. I did this wrong. Well, it's fine. Okay, so how did you choose to get into gaming as a job? It was a hobby. And, I mean, this is probably true of, like, a number of people. You get into something kind of as more of a, just like a side... I hesitate to say side gig, because that always feels kind of dismissive. Let's see, I can burn that. Pop the sidestep, gets me another. First shield, burn that one. And who do we start killing? Less damage from bleed. Let's go for the weak one. Okay. But so I honestly originally started playing games for YouTube purely just as a, like, hey, I'm bored and I hate my job. What do? I'll do this. And that. For a little bit more damage. Fine. I actually have a whole video of of like why I got into this over on Wonderbot Prime if you want to watch the whole thing. But yeah, I was bored and I just started playing games for YouTube because it seemed like a good way to meet friends post-college. And I mean, it mostly was. Oh, dang it. I forgot to play that one first. Like a fool. Chosen Champion's a little spooky. Let's start wailing on him, if I can. Ow! Somebody decided to get feisty. Start with sidestep, gets me some stuff. Luckily, feisty is not actually a problem. We are a very tanky individual. Let's burn Spirit Shield. I'll probably be fine. I think I'll be able to kill him. Let's see, so what was I talking about? I guess just my desire to properly start a podcast and some other things. I mean, it's probably not terribly surprising. I just would like to spend more time, I guess, talking about my opinions, not over gameplay, in a more archival manner. Because even for the question of, like, how'd you get into this? Like, I've answered that question a bunch of times before, and I even have a video on it. And so now I can just say, like, please go watch that video. And that cuts down on a lot of my time talking about something that a lot of people potentially have heard before. But yeah, it is also not on the main channel. There's a lot of reasons and justifications. So you need to sub to see it then on the new platform? No, it's just it's over on Wonderbot Prime. The name Prime might be a little bit confusing, I guess, if you're used to Twitch Prime, which I apologize for. Okay, I think I'm gonna take some damage here. Nope, we get very lucky. I should probably set up some kind of command system. Okay, burn that. We should have enough, yes. And he's dead, and we get all the Banes. Just new here on Twitch. Well, Wonderbot Prime is on YouTube. Let's go sidestep for the extra energy. We're needing it a little bit more here. 3 damage, Death Strike. What does Death Strike do? Well, don't know. It's the Veiled Watchers, the Council. Ooh, these ones have been spooky in the past. Alright, let's not screw this up this time. There we go. But yeah, so I'd like to do podcasty things. I really want to do interviews. Like, I'm getting to the point where I could honestly send an email to a developer that I'm a fan of, or friends with, and just be like, yo, you want to, like, talk about your game in excessive detail and show it off? Okay, they all have Prey on the Weak. Whenever a weakness card is drawn, they gain extra AP. So we just kind of want to kill any and all of them. So I'll start going for the one on the left, I guess. Just purely because... Because I think it would be really cool to, you know, once a week or something like that, sit down with a developer of a game that I'm really looking forward to and be like, hey, tell me why your game is so good. Let's see, let's burn the Wither Shield. I don't think I need it here. Pop both of those. How much damage am I going to do? Not enough. Draw 1, discard 1. Hit that. Kill. I think I might want to hold on to the Jewel of the Void for once. Okay, so we got a Spirit Shield. That's a good sign. The rest of this is pretty bad. Okay, pop that. Burn that. I was supposed to Jewel of the Void. I am a dingle hop. It's fine. Overcharged. Let's see. But just, you know, at the point that I am at in YouTube and on YouTube and so on and so forth, it's probably better for me as a creator, kind of, to focus on that kind of content creation. Because I feel like there's an upper limit to kind of what you can do. And I'm sure, like, the longer I grind, the bigger I will get, kind of no matter what. But the diversifying a little bit is not a terrible idea. Nah, let's just go raw damage, because we can really start hammering them. This is a solid strat. It's very boring. I'm effectively just turtling as hard as I possibly can, but, like, if it works, it works. There we go. I'll take boring. I don't have an option. Do we want to go for the Wither Shield? Let's do it. At this point, we can use that to avoid some big hits. Draw 2, discard 2, overcharge 1. That's good. That might be worth grabbing. Okay, it's the Hag. Let's fight. What artifact do we get? That's the question. Every 8th ability card played will cost nothing. Start of the battle, Point of good fortune. Be good money, but at this point I think it's kind of pointless. Let's go Obsidian Crown. Why not? Let's see. Let's start with this. I often forget to do so. And I really gotta watch my energy level so I don't absolutely screw it. When you play an attack card... Okay, I gotta look at this. Ooh. So she banes me, which I'm not super keen on. Because her fury goes up every single time. Shoot. Do I just take the... Screw it. I'm just gonna take the damage. What's those... No, those absolutely have to count as attacks. They don't! Unleash Darkness is not an attack. Oh, well, that's just goofy. I love it. Okay, so she's not attacking me. Not a whole lot of point on the Wither Shield, but I might hold on to that one. Pop that. Hit her with that. Burn the next one. This is an interesting counter to the Swamp Witch. Usually she's a bit of a pain, and I mean, she constantly scales her fury up in a bad way. In a really bad way. Whenever she attacks me, I will be ready. So anyway, that's kind of what's been in my head for a while. She is just cursing and hexing the shit out of me. That's fine. You can eat the damage. Probably should have done this first. It's fine. You ass. Misplays. They come. Man, I honestly forgot about that. I think I'm also just in a... Every 5th card you purge. Alright, let's purge those so we don't have to think about it. Purge that and just kill her. Hey, problem solved.